going on, people? Welcome to United View. Welcome to another game. We're back in England now, and we've brought the sun with us from Spain. You baking hot now, Josh?
Bacon and eggs, mate.
We brought the Madrid sun with us back from Spain, and it looks alright. Hopefully, it's still the same in Manchester, that's a different question. Which we have actually checked the weather. It says it's going to be sunny in Manchester as well. So 3 p.m. kickoff against Watford. Look, I said this yesterday. We had a good laugh in the preview. And we probably didn't speak about the game as much as we probably could have, because, you know, when me, KG and Owen are on a video, we end up talking about Star Wars and loads of different other stuff. But it is game day today, and you know what? I said it on Twitter earlier. It's like, our record against teams at the bottom of the table or in and around that area of the table hasn't been great. It hasn't been great. Yes, we beat Burnley at home 3-1. That was one half of good football. We drew against Burnley away after one half of good football. Drew against Newcastle away after a 10-minute spell, and managed to get a goal, and we could have lost it at the end. Beat them earlier in the season, which was Ronaldo's first game. Norwich, we scraped by, lucky penalty. Brentford, who are now getting sucked into this. Okay, we ran out winners, but didn't play well for the whole game. Could have been 2 or 3 down by half time. Who else am I forgetting down the bottom of the table? Leeds, okay, that's different. But my point is, and Watford last time out, more importantly, who we're playing today, we lost 4-1 last time we played them, and they got Ollie sacked. And yes, the team's moved on since then, but my point is that we have to be ready for this game. If I'm looking at Watford, since Roy Hodgson's come, yes, last time out, they took a heavy defeat, 4-1 to Palace, but if in transitional moments, like what Ralph Rangnick was talking about, if they get a lot of turnovers in possession in their favour, they have a front three that can punish you. You know, do you want Ismail Assar running at Harry Maguire one-on-one consistently, testing him? No, you don't. Do you want Dennis running at Dalot or Wan-Bissaka? Right, cool, maybe you might fancy that a bit more, but do you want Dennis getting in down that left-hand side, or running at Maguire or Lindelof or whoever it is, Varane today, consistently in moments of transition? They're players that can hurt us. But if we turn up and play the way that we should play on us, and build on the confidence that we've managed to get in some games, then of course, you know, with the players that we've got and the quality that we've got, you'd like to think we can get the job done today. But it is not going to be easy. Do not discount Watford from today's game. I just think we can slip into that mode. But actually, when you look at our record against teams that are fighting for their lives and fighting to stay in this division, we've barely had an easy game. I don't think we've had one easy game. And at the time when we played Newcastle, it was so early in the season, it wasn't in the bottom, whatever, scrapping for their lives. When we went to Newcastle, we found out what fighting for their lives was all about, and they put it on us, you know. And Watford, let's face it, they are a bit like chalk and cheese, you know. They can go away to Villa and do something we didn't manage to do, which is keep a clean sheet, win 1-0. They went to Everton, won 5-2, was it? Or they're capable of imploding and playing how they played against Palace just the other day. I watched them against West Ham when they lost 1-0. Jarrod Bowen deflected goal. They defended quite well for most of the game and was very resolute and very difficult to beat. You look at, and take this in context here, you look at how Atletico play in terms of letting us have the ball and saying, come on then, come at us. I think there's going to be a lot of that today, and that's why when I said about yesterday in the preview, in terms of our team news, we know the only 2 players missing are McTominay and Cavani. Who would Ralph go with? I don't mind Matic being in there. KG still wants Fred in there, but I don't mind Matic being in there in terms of keeping that composure, recycling the ball, doing the right things with the ball in a fairly, you know, slow-paced midfield battle. I don't see Watford as a high press within the midfield if they play like Imran Louza in there with Sissoko. I don't see it, and maybe cleverly if they go 4-3-3. I don't see that as bags of energy in a midfield that's going to dominate possession of the football. It's a midfield that will try and work hard out of possession to try and get it in transition, hit us on a counter. But if we play Paul Pogba and Bruno, and I think leave Matic to kind of, you know, occupy that central defensive midfield role and keep the kind of calmness around it, I don't mind that at all. Sancho goes again. Rashid not playing well at all. I mean, some may argue that, you know, he can come in against Watford and hopefully raise his game, etc. But we can't carry any passengers, man, and there's no room for slip-ups. We have to win this game today. I'd go with Elanga from the start, you know, coming off the bench and having the impact that he did. Even though he hardly touched the ball, but he was fantastic when he came on and obviously got us a point out of the game. And Rashford's performance doesn't warrant really starting the next game. Although, to be fair, you could argue a lot of players didn't. It isn't just him, but with Rashi, it's been a common theme. I think with Pogba, it was an uncharacteristically bad game since he's come back. That was his first bad game since he's come back off injury. Every other game he's played in, from Middlesbrough right up to that game, Brighton when he come off the bench, Southampton at home, first 35 minutes, first half he was very, very good. Burnley, first half, very, very good. And that was his first sort of bad game, really, where he got hooked very early, and rightly so. When he drops stinkers, and sometimes he can cost you a goal. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes a mistake could even come from Paul Pogba if he's playing like that. Whereas I've noticed when Bruno's playing really badly, it's like he's still capable of like that one pass, that one thing. But when Pogba plays badly, it's almost like he just gets worse and worse and worse and worse. Where it's like, oh, tell you what, I might have to make a change here. But having said that, I would still definitely start him today. And we got to be on it. It is going to be very interesting to see what we do with the centre backs, because the last game was almost like Ralph Rangnick, and KG said this on yesterday's show, and I agree with him. It was almost like Ralph Rangnick trying to say, I need all three of them on the pitch. I don't want to play a back five or back three, but I'm going to just put Lindelof in because I like him. He's playing well. But I don't think we do that against Watford. We need an actual right back. We need someone who's going to bomb on and put pressure on down that right hand side. Maguire's always going to play, but Varane's the Rolls Royce. But Lindelof's been playing well. He's looked up our most consistent defender because Varane's been out and then Maguire's been up and down. So what does he do? Who sits out? I know everyone wants Maguire to drop out. Yes, I get that. And it'd be Varane and Lindelof, but it's just not going to happen, is it? It's not going to happen. Maguire is the shoe-in. I'll be very surprised if he makes that change, me personally. Luke Shaw for Tellez, a lot of people are asking for as well. Dallo back in, people are asking for, or Wan-Bissaka. So I think our team, apart from those little things I mentioned, will be pretty much spot on. But it doesn't take away from the fact that this game is a must-win. Arsenal winning in the last minute against Wolves was typical. You know, you're thinking, because it's sad that we're in that position, but we are in that position where we do need Arsenal to drop some points for them games in hand. We really do. We still got to go to the Emirates as well. You know, that's not going to be an easy place to go to. We need them to drop some points, and drop some points quick. Wolves are playing against West Ham, so I think they are. Yeah, they're playing against West Ham, so that's another game where two of them are going to drop points. I think they're playing against West Ham, or they're playing against Leicester. I can't remember. It might be Leicester. Whoever it is, they're playing someone difficult. Where I thought, I'll tell you what, they could cancel each other out. And Arsenal's next game is a relatively easy one that they probably should win anyway. I don't know who their next game is actually, but I remember looking at it saying they should be alright. They'll probably be alright in that game. So we have to take care of our business. We've got to keep momentum up, and ahead of a really tough March where we've got to go to City after this, Atletico again, then I think it's Tottenham, you know, Chelsea. It's a tough month. It's a really, really tough month, so we've got to be on it. So no prediction. You're not getting a prediction out of me.
12-0.
No predictions out of me. You know me better than that. After last time, yeah, we played against Watford. We got absolutely dealt with 4-1. But their record is not good at Old Trafford at all. I don't think they've won there in a hell of a long time. So we have a good record against Watford, but we have to show it. We have to earn it. We can't expect to just turn up there, and because they got beat 4-1 by Palace, we're going to think that they're poor and we can just do it. You know what I mean? We've got to be on it.
You're right. 12-1, Fleck.
Nah, not going to happen. Never going to happen. Smash a like on this video. Subscribe if you lot are new. Big up to everyone subscribing. The road to 100k has obviously always been on, but we're getting close, guys. I can feel it. We are getting close. So make sure you guys do that. Keep KG sane and give him some company in the match view. Then you'll have Owen live with the full-time view. And then obviously we'll be at you with the fan views as well. So we'll see you then. Peace.